It's the Commissioner here. Hope all has been well. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tough Tuesday practice today. You guys better go grind. Want to drop some info, some intel, some intelligence. We've been working on some stuff on the background of the LvL that you guys would appreciate. Decided it was time to put together a LvL committee, executive committee. Assigned some roles to a few different very important people in my life, Brian's life, and that you may not realize, but make this thing work as far as the Lumberton Vets League. So we'll start out, just read out the org chart for you. I'll make this short and sweet, but I wanted to give some shout outs to these people. Start out, we got, of course, the commissioner here, Brian, or Scary Hours Wolfe. So I'll be giving everybody their call tag names as well. Chris the Commish Wolfe, original, right? I know. So then we drop down to the directors of LvL Referee Operations and Development. We're going to have Cody or Keene serve on that board, as well as Joe Wineland. He's been in the game for a long time, recently suffered an injury, and has decided he is going to be out for season to let himself heal. So he's now moved to a different role in LvL, kind of like I predicted on one of the many posts that we've had. Then we have the directors of LvL Media and Entertainment. We got Benicide Leblanc, Wes The Best Campbell, the guy with the big camera that was walking around. Benicide is the guy that was behind the mic and behind the live this past Thursday, putting on for his city. And then we have Reese Herndon, who works for a local news station and has been one of my buddies for decades. And he's ready to take on the task of Director of Media and Entertainment. Really important person here that's kind of showed up in our lives here in the last few months, and his work is, it continues on. He's a grinder. Again, another guy that suffered an injury. That is the Director of Branding and Marketing, Jared Birdman, Yelverton. We got Director of Security, the two professional MMA fighters. I've witnessed both these guys smack some people around on a Saturday night in front of thousands of people in the stands watching them fighting for money. Why not have them be our security guys and help protect the safety of you and your family? We've got Devin, the Spider Christopherson, Chris, and Mr. Nobody Wilson. Director of Scheduling, who set most of our schedules this year and is kind of a mover behind the scene, if you will, Miss Brandi, Scary Hours wife, Wolfe. And then this group of guys right here are a collective of individuals that I felt would be great to be called the LvL Up Executive Committee. If you hear me speak of the LvL Up 12, the 12 Apostles of LvL, these are the guys that will be part of that group. That's going to be Chase, Groder, Hargroder, or should I say Groder, whatever your name is, Ethan, E Escagne, Cayden, LOEB King Bayless, Joel, Timeless Boykin, Marshall, Mathers Bell, Randy, Mr. Clean Verdine, Jonathan, Savage Gravis, Aaron, Coach Wueller, Morgan, MoYo Summers, Trace, Versace Palladino, Jordan, J Will, Will's the new nickname NYC gave him, Jordan J Will Williams, and then of course Spencer the Rev Shaw. So this is the collective of gentlemen and Brandi that really have made an impact in my life in a long time, as well as a short time with a few of those guys. But most of these guys are decades of friendship. I mean, talk about a solid group of individuals that are going to help Brian and I make decisions that will better the LvL and solidify and cement our legacy with basketball for the adults as well as the youth in our Southeast Texas area. So it's really important for me, and for you guys to understand, the vets, the veterans, crew, the guys that are the majority of the guys that are in this league. I'd say probably 70% of the guys in this league are guys that I've been playing basketball with for 25 plus years, and we've now made it official. So it was very important for me to recognize some of the guys that I mentioned to you, because they were integral, and guys that, you call up, you tell, hey, or text and say, hey, we're going to play ball, and they show up, and they show up, and they show up for years, on time, even before time. And you build rapport with people that are special to you, build friendships. And so I know we're in good hands with that group, and we have a pretty good group text message going right now with these guys that will keep us in line. So look for that. These guys will be worth mentioning in the future, and give them a kudos, give them a hats off if you see them. But yeah, just gonna tell you the origin story of Vetball. If you didn't know, real quick, for those of you who haven't played at the Veterans Memorial Park in Lumberton, that's where we cut our teeth. I was setting up Brian and I were setting up games before text message, guys. Some of you guys don't even remember society before, when I used to have to call up people's moms and be like, hey, is so-and-so there? Oh yeah, the kids are good. The dog's good. Mom's good. Can I talk to the baller? Okay, so then I get them on the phone, and then I get them out at the park to play ball. So this went on until text message, 10 cents per text message, then into unlimited text message. Now there's all kinds of different mediums that we can use to interact and stuff, but Veterans Memorial Park is where this all began, and this has been going on for decades. So I just want to clarify that I'm not a fly-by-nighter. I'm not, an out-of-towner that just is doing it for the profit, man. I've been doing this, and we've been doing this for a very long time. It's part of our passion. It's part of my lifestyle, being a baller, hooping. And it's kept me in pretty good shape for being a 39-year-old man. So I just wanted to kind of drop that origin story when I mentioned these executive committee group, because I know that'll hit them in the feels. They may even shed a tear because they remember the tough times of playing out in 120-degree weather in the summers, giving it their all. Now we have a gym with 72-degree air conditioning in it. So we've came a long way, man. And I just can't wait to see what this group does. I can't wait to see what week 2 and the rest of the season unfolds. But just wanted to drop this little banger of video here and make sure you guys were aware, and hats off to our executive committee that I just read out. Please let me know what you think in the comments. If there's anybody on that list that I need to blackball right now, I'll do it. It's crazy. Commish out.